You love them, you really do. But somehow, they always disappoint you. Not because they're bad people, not because the relationship is broken, but because there's something you're looking for in them that they simply cannot provide. And you can feel it, that quiet hunger that doesn't go away no matter how much they give you. Sound familiar? A 2024 Harvard study of over 700 people across 75 years, the longest relationship study ever conducted, found the single most important predictor of happiness in life. It wasn't wealth, it wasn't achievement, it wasn't even health. It was the quality of your close relationships. But here's what the same study found that nobody talks about. The people who were unhappiest in their relationships weren't the ones who had bad partners. They were the ones who expected their partners to be their everything. Their source of meaning, their source of validation, their source of identity. And no human being can carry that weight. The Lubavitcher Rebbe addressed this directly in dozens of letters to people struggling in marriage and relationships. He taught that every human soul has a fundamental need that can only be filled by connection to something infinite. And when we try to fill that need with another person, however wonderful they are, we're asking the finite to satisfy the infinite. It's not that your partner is failing you, it's that you've assigned them a role they were never designed to play. Here's what this looks like in practice. The person who needs constant reassurance from their partner isn't really asking for reassurance. They're asking for a sense of their own worth that lives outside of themselves. The person who feels suffocated in relationships isn't afraid of closeness. They're afraid of losing themselves in something that might not be permanent. The person who keeps finding flaws isn't being critical. They're protecting themselves from fully trusting something that might leave. In every case, the relationship is being asked to solve a problem it didn't create and can't solve. The Rebbe's guidance was consistent. Before you can truly receive love from another person, you need a foundation of your own, a relationship with something that doesn't fluctuate, doesn't leave, and isn't conditional. Not because human love isn't real or valuable, it is, but because human love, at its best, is a reflection of something deeper. And when you're trying to find the source in the reflection, you'll always be disappointed. What does this mean practically? The healthiest relationships are between two people who are not trying to complete each other, but who each bring something complete to the table, not two halves making a whole, two wholes choosing each other. The hunger you feel in your closest relationships, the sense that something is still missing, isn't a problem with your partner. It's a signal. Your soul pointing towards something it needs that no human can provide alone. That's where the real work begins. Subscribe for more.